Okay, so let's give this a try. This is my first video of 2021. I am really late getting this video together. I had thought that I was going to get this together like around the new year, like that was going to be my plan. That did not work. That did not work. I moved on December 29th, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. December 29th, I moved. So the new year was full of me packing my house and then unpacking again with a 3-year-old who was not a fan of that. So yeah, it's been an adventure. So I wanted to do my recap and announcements. I'm going to do my 2020 recap. It'll be really short. And I'm going to do my 2021 announcements, which will also be really short. So this should be a relatively short video. As you can see, I'm in my new apartment, which is also my new studio space. This piece did not go in the show that I will talk about in a second. And then I've got more pieces in progress. So it's going to be a big year. So I'm excited to talk to you about it. All right, so 2020 recap. Just as like a refresher for folks who haven't known me for very long, back in August, I did a Pay What You Can portrait series for, specifically, I targeted it for moms who breastfeed, but I had other people who participated. And I did a series of portraits. Folks could just pay whatever they could. And it was a really beautiful experience. It taught me how to work on a deadline. It taught me how to move quickly. It taught me how to work on many pieces at a time. It was a great experience. I'm debating on whether I'll do it this year. If you have an opinion, if you would like to have a Pay What You Can portrait this year, 2021, please let me know in the comments. Because if I don't get a lot of advance interest, I probably won't do it, just because, as I'm going to talk to you about in a second, I've got a lot of other stuff on my plate. So if there's not a big interest, I'm going to just wait, and I'll do it again maybe in 2022. So if you were just baiting your breath, like holding your breath, waiting for a Pay What You Can portrait, please let me know in the comments so that way I can know to put it on my docket for probably August again. But yeah, let me know. So the next thing of the recap is I started this YouTube channel, which has been excellent. I didn't really realize how much I would appreciate doing video. I've been a writer, not my whole life, but like a lot of my adult life. I've written blog posts, and I've written for other people, and I've written for independent publications. And so I thought of myself as a writer. But what I found in this time of doing art and raising a child, I don't have the time or the creative bandwidth to craft a post in the way that I used to. And if I do have that time, I need to be putting it toward the people I work for. A little more important for me to bring in that extra cash money right now. I got bills, is how it works. You know, it's fine. So anyways, having video has been excellent because it means I can just talk at you really quickly. I write like a little outline for myself, and then I'm like, yo, let me tell you all these things. And then I just post it, and then it's done. I'm like, that's cool. I like that. You get to see me too. It's a little easier for you to get to my personality in video. So yeah, this has been awesome. I love it. Highlight number 3, I think is what we're on. I started this Holy Human series, that one right there. I started that this year, or last year. God, I'm all confused. 2020, I started the Holy Human series, and man, that has been an incredible growth opportunity. I haven't worked this large in a really long time. I think the last time I worked this large was maybe 2011 or 2012 when I did a show in Durham at the Carrick, and it was a really big pieces, but they were nowhere near this detailed. And I haven't been able to work really, really large because I haven't had the space. I've always been moving. I've been all over the place. So to be able to know that I was going to be in one place, to work really, really big, and then to come up with this hanging system where everything is on a dowel so that way I can roll it up. It's easier to store. I don't have these giant canvases just like taking up a bunch of space. So that has been an excellent, excellent learning experience. Each piece is different. They get better, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they're getting better every time. I'm going to drop into here some of the new pieces that just came through that I just finished this month in January. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in the announcement section, but I'll show you here. These pieces are getting really interesting, and they're changing. The composition is changing. And I have already booked my next 3 models. So I'm gonna have even more of these coming out in the next few months. My goal is by June to have 10. That's my goal. Right now I have 5. I think I can do it. I think we can do that. Another highlight from this Holy Human series is Nellie. Here, I'll put her piece right here. Nellie used the painting that I did of her and her son for her book cover. That was so amazing. Like, it's such a sweet gesture. She loved the piece that much that she put it on her book. I'm also going to put a link below to Nellie's book because you should absolutely get this book. She is incredible. She has sons who have special needs. She's an amazing mom. She's an artist. She's an educator. She works with museums and teaches people about art. Plus, she has these amazing kids. And she talks all about how to take care of yourself while parenting and while having a creative life. Like, oh my God, we're kindred spirits. I love her. So definitely take a look at this book, buy it, buy 400 copies, like buy all the copies of Nellie's book. She's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna run right into my 2021 announcements because I've already kind of talked about it. You get it, it's fine. Anyways, so 2021, I moved. I'm here. My studio is awesome. I'll put some other photos like right here of other shots of the studio. The lighting is great. Oh my God, lighting is amazing. So I'm really excited about the work I'm gonna be able to make here because as you can see, I can have multiple big pieces in process at the same time. There's enough room for them. I can be working on a bunch of things. Bjorn has already started on these 2 pieces right here behind me. And so Bjorn can also come in and out and be making work and feel like he has the space to work and then play, and he doesn't have to worry about bumping into wet pieces. They're to the side. It's awesome. I'm really happy. So the other thing is I just put up a show on Friday. It's at the Sticht Center, which is in Winston-Salem. And that is part of the Wake Forest Baptist Medical Hospital system. So the Sticht Center is actually, it's a building, but where the gallery is it's a giant hallway, like 100-yard hallway that connects one big building in the complex to the other big building in the complex. And so there's this really, really long hallway that a lot of healthcare professionals and patients and family members have to walk to get from one side to the other. And so I got to hang like every piece of art that I have. Everything that I still have in my possession is now up, except for this piece right here. Boobs, you know, it's hard. It's fine. This piece just gets to me in my house and I love it. So it's fine. So the Sticht Center is going to be up, I think, through April, which is going to be amazing to have all of my work in one place. You get to see how the abstracts and the figurative pieces work together. The other really great thing about this show is that I actually get to have the work in front of people, which is really rare right now. Like a lot of art spaces are having to do just virtual showings or appointment only. So there's very little foot traffic in most art spaces right now. So to be able to be in a place where there's literally 1,000 people a day walking by my art in that facility, it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity to just have my work be supportive of these people who are working tirelessly to take care of others, to be able to give them a little bit of light and, you know, bright colors in the middle of this really drab hallway. It's a great experience. So I'm going to have a great virtual walkthrough of that by the end of the month. So if you're on my email list, which if you're not, I'm going to put it down so you can get this walkthrough. The virtual walkthrough will get to show you not only the space, it'll show you the pieces. I'll talk a little bit about it. And a friend of mine, Caleb, I'll also put his link below. Caleb is making a video. I'm stoked to see how this is going to go. It's going to be amazing. So after that show comes down, we will have new prints in the shop because those 2 pieces, the 2 new pieces, which I'm putting up here, that just I just finished right before the show went up. I didn't get a chance to take them to my printer in Asheville. Also, we'll put his link below. He's amazing. Josh, I love you, man. So I will have to get those pieces to him later. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to be working on a few pieces now. My goal is to have like 2 more pieces finished by the time the show comes down. And then I'll take the 2 new pieces plus the 2 pieces that I finished in this time and get 4 new prints in the shop by the summertime. So that's my goal. I'll have 4 new prints in the shop. But yeah, that's it. Like I am getting some big pieces done. My goal is to have a really great show, not only in Winston, but I'd love to get 1 more show in this year. If you have ideas about places that I could show, big work especially would be excellent. Let me know. Like, I would love to know where you'd like to see my art this year. And then my last question for you is, what would you like to see more videos about this year? I've been doing these kind of like rambling studio updates, but do you have specific questions? Do you want me to like do a bunch of headstands and see pictures of that? Like what can I get for you, man? So let me know what you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep posting the shit I feel like posting. But yeah, that's it. Short and sweet. Love you. I'm so grateful that you've been in my life this year. Like, frick, yeah, this has been an amazing year. COVID considered, definitely changed everybody's perspective, but I feel like we've been making it work in this little house. So I'm stoked. I'm really excited to see what 2021 is going to hold for you and for me. It's going to be excellent. I love you. I love you so much. I am here for you if you need anything. Like, seriously, you need support, you need ideas, you need connections, like you want to network with some people, like whatever you need, let me know. I got you. All right, that's it. Love you. I'll see you. I probably will not do a January, February update because that's like would be going up like next week. I'll see you at the end of February. Does that sound good? All right. I'll see you at the end of February. Bye, babe.